Hi, it's me again. I figured I'd show you what I use to make these videos happen. This is my Fuji. I only use this for still photos because it's absolutely atrocious for any video work. Takes a nice picture though. So I've got that. This is my primary camera. That's what I'm filming with right now. Different one, obviously. This one's broken. These little Canon Power Shots are cheap. They're about $120, $150 if you buy the outdated model. And that way, when you drop it on the floor, they don't feel so bad when they go away. The audio is nice. The video is nice. And for a general use camera, I think that does my best work. It takes a little rechargeable battery. So I usually make sure I have a spare so I can switch right away because they don't last about an hour or so. And they use an SD card. I use a Class 10 SDXC card, extended capacity. Those come in anywhere from 64 gigabytes up to 2 terabytes. But they're expensive. A 64 gigabytes like $40. The 2 terabyte gets into hundreds of dollars. I don't have anything that big. I use 128 gigabyte cards, and actually they're the micros because that's what this one takes, is the micro. So I use the micro with the adapter because this camera, and this one all use the big card. This guy uses the micro. So Class 10 SDXC, 64 gigabyte up to 2 terabyte. That's what I use. This is an old GoPro. This was a camera that I used long ago. Along with a power shot, and people suggested that put a microphone on to boost the audio a bit. That's worked well. A few years back I bought this whatever it is, Hero Plus GoPro. It works okay in some instances. So I kind of use a combination of the three, but the primary is this one. So what I do when I film is I'll have at least the 2 SD cards, sometimes 3 because I'll do still photos, sometimes 4 if I'm running 2 video, I'm videoing with this, and occasionally there's got to be a still photo taken. I try to minimize that as much as possible and just use this and a backup camera. When I'm done filming, I have all that material on my SD card. Let's say I've just filmed an R1100 RS 24,000 mile service, and let's say there's 6 hours of film footage on the card. I'm going to go over to one of my external hard drives. Hey, here's the R1, and I'm going to transfer all of the material from this to this, but I'm keeping it on here because it's the original footage. If this craps out, there goes all my footage. The video series that I want to film is going to be pretty in-depth. I would expect 40, perhaps 50 hours of video footage. It's not going to end up that much when it's done. You know, as the old saying goes, 90% of what's filmed ends up on the cutting room floor. Certainly is going to apply here as well. But when I have 50, 60 hours worth of footage for each machine, and I've got 14 machines, that's a lot of material. That's also a lot of material for me to have to sit down at the end of every day and get it off the card and decide where that material goes. Is it a blooper? Is it part of the oil head project? Is it part of the K-bike project? Is it some personal shit? Is it me just spinning off on a rant? All these things have to go into different categories, you know? K-bikes, personal, wherever the hell the other one just went. And our bikes. This one is full of old material from affordable Beamer services, and the last couple of years I was at the Manchester shop. It's a lot of material for me to edit here someday, not today. These three have a substantial amount of material on them as well to be edited later. Right now I want to get going on a new series to help you. I want to take all of the machines I have here and go through each one of them like it's a pre-buy inspection that I'm doing for you. This will familiarize you with each model, its history, its idiosyncrasies, touch a little bit upon its value and what you can expect for repairs in the future. All of this is going to take a considerable amount of my time, and I'm going to need some SD cards to accomplish this. I don't get paid to make these videos, people. I don't have a big shop anymore. I'm not running a business. I'm just me. I want to dump out the knowledge that's in my head for your benefit, and then I can get on with life. I'd like to ride sometime too. My plans for the shop of the future is your shop. I want to build a virtual shop for you, a viewer-funded virtual Beamer shop. The virtual Beamer shop. You guys all fund it however you want. We want to put a rubber floor in the shop. I'm happy to accept your donations towards it. We want to insulate the shop. Same goes there. Anybody who would like to contribute to make this shop better for your viewing pleasure, you're welcome to. I don't have it. I'm not here making the kind of money that used to be made in the old shop. I'm here resting. I'm here resting and putting my thoughts together to put all of this on videotape. Everything I know about BMW motorcycles from when I was freaking tall enough old enough to understand. I want to put together, fuck, you know? Got a little wound up, couple people pissed me off this morning. Wow, when's the BMW motorcycle stuff starting? I'm gonna leave. Wow, fuck you, leave then. I don't need you hanging around. What are you fucking paying for? You're paying nothing. Some of these people, they bitch about, well, I don't like your videos and you're not covering the topics that I want. How much did you pay for admission? 0? Are you kidding me? You're gonna fucking complain to me about my material when you don't even fucking pay for it? Ha! Goofy. I'm trying to get set up as fast as I can to provide my viewers with some better material than I've ever had before. This has taken a little bit of time and taken a little bit of money. I don't have that money to go pouring into the shop when I have a family to feed in a new home, in a new place, in a new world with a new life. I don't have it. I'm not going in debt to get it. I lived that life. Moved here to get away from it. not starting that all over again. I've got the bikes to work on, and I've got the time to work on them. I just have to finish the space to work on them so that it looks better on video, so that I can do this once and not have to keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. You know what I mean? Trying to make things simple and keep the cost to a bare bones minimum. If you can help out, that's great. If you want to just follow along, that's okay. And if you have a complaint or a suggestion, I'm all ears too. I'm only one guy trying to do everything he can do to share everything I know with you. Thanks for following along. Please be a bit more patient. There really is going to be some wrenching happening soon, but I got a few more $100 worth of things to obtain to make it happen in a decent enough quality to put a smile on my face, thinking about the smiles that'll be on your faces when you watch it. I'm trying to do this right, and I don't have the funds to do it. So I'm taking it very slowly and cautiously until I get to where I need to be to make all of this filming happen and this series a reality. Thanks. See you soon.